Hey everybody, this is Ronstein, just here making a video about PLinking and rows. So, just to kind of explain what PLinking is a technical concept in Street Fighter where you're extending an input, and instead of having the button only appear once on a single input, you can make it appear twice by using a little helper button behind it. So what a plink would look like visually on your stick is you would press the button that you want to come out, and then a helper behind it to extend it, so it looked like this in the input display. See how I only pressed strong once, but I got it to appear twice. This effectively makes it a 2-frame button, so it helps out Rose for her combo, her bread and butter combo, which is crouch jab, crouch short, into crouch strong. But crouch from short into strong, that's a 1-frame link, and that's pretty difficult to get consistently. So what we do is we plink it, expanding that window for opportunity into a 2-frame link. Still something you need to practice on. I'm doing a little flat, I'm doing a little fast. Yeah, so you just slow it down, and there you go. And then you can get some damage, and Rose is a low damage output character. Kinda needs it. Another plink to know about is her crouching shorts. Your crouching shorts are kind of hard to link together. Link together sometimes. Although I just did it 4 times in a row. I'm kind of used to doing it for Geef. I've never actually really played Rose before. Yeah. So what you can do is, instead of crouching, since there isn't any weaker button directly, weaker kick, lower than short, what you can do is use another button that's weaker than it though. It's jab. So it ends up looking like that, like this, where it's 2 shorts and a jab. It's a little awkward because you're kind of stacking your fingers on top of each other. If you want, you can use your thumb and your finger. Some people have more success with this. It just feels weird to me. Both of them feel weird, but this I'm a little more consistent with. And then you just combine all of your plinking knowledge together, and you say thank you helper jab, and hopefully you get some nice damage. Oh my gosh. Sloppy input Jones. There we go. That was not a great plink, but yeah, whatever, it worked. There we go. Much better. And it'll even do a little more damage than the standard bread and butter. Not a tremendous amount, but every little bit helps. Yeah, did 10 more damage. Always good. Another good plink to remember is from standing strong. That change that you got in 2012, where now you can link even without a counter hit into crouching strong from standing forward. Always good to know. You could do this. Oops. But that's only 181 damage. And if you want to save your meter, you can only do the light soul spiral, which is 170 damage. There you go. 226 versus 180. Yeah, it's a good idea to get your damage. and that combo too. So keep those guys in mind for when you're seeking out some damage. But the main reason why PLinking is that way is just kind of the way that the input system works. Where, like I said or explained, if you kind of got the idea from strengths of buttons, it's pretty much fierce. All your fierce buttons will take priority over your mediums and so on, going down the list. And it starts from heavy kick over to down to jab. So all those buttons falls down in descending. It starts off with not fierce kick. Don't ever say fierce kick. Roundhouse, fierce, medium. Forward, strong, short, and jab. And that's your priority order. So you could do something like plink your sweep with your jab, and you'll see you'll get 2 of those, and you always know because that sweep will always come out versus your jab, because when you press them at the same time, that comes out. Same with, you could do fierce and short. And even though on the input display it shows that short's further out, you know that fierce takes precedence, because when you press both of them at the same time, fierce comes out. Which is why if you do it the other way around, it's not effective, because in a situation where one of those buttons could come out, the short will come out on that frame, but the fierce, if there's an opening out of block stun or something like that, fierce is going to come out. So that's just a little explanation on how exactly that works. I don't know any cool combos to leave you with. Yeah, that's cool, alright. Okay, I'm just gonna quit now. Alright, if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, just like on the Street Fighter input system, why certain things are the way they are, or anything like that, I know a fair amount about this game, and you can feel free to ask me any questions. If anything wasn't clear, or like if you want some more like notice on the hand motions that I'm making, or more clarity on it, feel free to ask for another video, and I'll make one that just features my hand motions with a smaller screen of the characters. This is all kind of just thrown together. But yeah, feel free to ask questions. I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope this will help you grow as a player. You guys have a good one. Also, I really hate Rose's throw range. That's just stupid to me. Anyways, good night.